If you are new to cryptocurrencies, chances are you might have heard of the term blockchain whenever you read or hear about cryptocurrencies. But what exactly is a blockchain? Is it a cryptocurrency or is it something else altogether? Well, today we're going to clear this up once and for all. Hey there guys, and welcome back to another video from us. Today we're going to be discussing the difference between cryptocurrency and blockchain. But before we begin, in case you're not a part of the community, you can become one by subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this, and always turn that bell notification on to be able to never miss another video update from us. So without further ado, let's get into it. 2021 could be the year where people talk a lot about cryptocurrencies. Social media was practically filled with a lot of cryptocurrency related news, and you may have also noticed the rise of crypto millionaires and Elon Musk's tweets, which came about from Bitcoin and Dogecoin. So, if you're watching this video, chances are you're very new to cryptocurrencies and basically how it works. So, we've got you covered. We've got the first cryptocurrency back in 2009, just after the Great Recession during the time when folks wanted something that's decentralized. And this is where Bitcoin came in. A cryptocurrency is a digital currency that, in theory, can be used to buy the things that you need, just like how you would buy your groceries with the money you already have. The difference between the government-backed fiat currency and cryptocurrency is that cryptocurrency uses an online ledger with strong cryptography with the primary goal of securing online transactions. Because, anything online can be hacked. And when it comes to dealing with money, we need the absolute best. These currencies are usually decentralized, which does mean that there is no governments or any other financial institutions which can control the price of the coin. These currencies, being completely unregulated, are now traded as speculative assets where people end up buying them now and selling them when the price increases. The technology behind cryptocurrency is called the blockchain. A blockchain is simply a group of computers where the entire network is decentralized, and this network is responsible for recording all the transactions and also promises a lot of security. In its simplest terms, a blockchain is a computer file that can store a lot of data. That is quite an oversimplification, but if you want to get a bit more technical, then a blockchain is essentially a digital ledger of transactions, which is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. Each block within that chain contains a number of transactions, and every time that a new transaction occurs on the blockchain, a record of that transaction is then added to every participant's ledger. The decentralized database managed by multiple participants is known as a distributed ledger technology, or DLT. The entire process that takes place within the blockchain can then be completely transparent and incredibly secure at the same time. Yep, these two terms usually don't come in a single sentence. When it comes to how the data is then saved, the clue to this is one is the same because blockchain is being used as a computer file, consists of blocks of chain together, and each block contains a link to the previous block, hence forming a chain, and the size of this block will depend upon the type of blockchain used. The main reason why we have blockchain today, though, is because blockchain does have a huge potential other than just being a network, which can power so many cryptocurrencies. To make it even simpler, there won't be cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin without blockchain, but there can be blockchains without Bitcoins. So let's discuss a little bit more into what blockchains are. Governments can use this technology to store valuable data like marriage certificates, health records, and identification data for every citizen. Tracking goods in a supply chain can be done with blockchain tech. The insurance industry can use blockchain to be able to speed up the claiming process whenever every data is available on the blockchain. The Ethereum blockchain is actually quite famous for implementing smart contracts in the blockchain. As the name suggests, a smart contract works in such a way that once the condition in the contract is satisfied, the contract itself will be executed and no more changes can be made. So, these are very important to save time and also to solve problems within a network. Today, even financial institutions that were once against cryptocurrencies and blockchain alike are now trying to implement blockchain technology for recording transactions. Financial services can now be much cheaper and secure by taking away the transaction costs using blockchain tech. Elections can even be used with the blockchain tech where voters can cast their votes using their personal devices. The automotive industry can use blockchain to record ownership details of cars. The healthcare industry can benefit from blockchain tech by sharing information with others in the network without any sort of privacy issues. The blockchain technology can also be used to improve transparency in charities. Real estate can be transferred from one person to another using this technology, and verification of ownership of intellectual properties can end up being done with the blockchain tech. Digital arts can be sold and bought as NFTs using the blockchain technology, and much, much more. With every technology, we do have some downsides as well, and blockchain tech is honestly no different. Depending upon the protocol that a peculiar blockchain uses, the entire process for maintaining the network and recording data end up consuming large amounts of electricity. For example, Bitcoin uses the same amount of energy like a country such as Malaysia uses annually. So yeah, blockchains can be highly complex, computationally intensive, and expensive to implement. On top of all that, many aspects of blockchain applications are still unregulated as policy and lawmakers are trying to catch up. The other issue with the blockchain is the 51% attack. And for those of you that aren't familiar with it, a 51% attack refers to an attack on a blockchain, especially on a smaller blockchain, where a group of miners who are capable of controlling more than 50% of the network could end up being able to prevent new transactions from ever getting confirmed, allowing them to halt payments between some or all of its users. But it's not just that. These attackers will also be able to reverse transactions which were completed while they were in control of the network, meaning they could double spend coins. But even with all of these problems, we're still talking about the fact that the blockchain itself is still one of the most secure things that people could use in today's day and time. Now, the difference between cryptocurrency and blockchain is the fact that cryptocurrencies are the most popular way to use the blockchain tech, due to the fact of the way that it records data and the potential of the technology. The primary function of a cryptocurrency is to serve as a digital currency and something that is decentralized. Cryptocurrencies are also available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and these currencies allow the transfer of value anywhere around the globe without the intervention of intermediaries. This is why cryptocurrencies are often referred to as permissionless currencies, meaning that anyone with an internet connection can transfer funds. The term cryptocurrency is a combination of cryptography and currency, meaning that there is a use of the cryptographic techniques so as to secure transaction between users. The lack of awareness and understanding of how the blockchain works are the few reasons why we don't see the mass adaptation of blockchain technology by every industry, other than financial ones. Also, when shifting to blockchain tech, we need to have a new set of rules and regulations for things to work out properly and in a legal manner. So, to sum it all up, there are a lot of reasons as to why cryptocurrencies are really popular today. Supporters of cryptocurrency view them as the future of currency due to the fact of how much we are inclined into a completely digital world. People also no longer want banks and governments to have control over the currencies, because banks often tend to reduce the value of the currency which are associated with inflation. The blockchain technology that we discussed earlier is appealing to a lot of investors, mainly because of the decentralized processing and recording of transactions, and more importantly, the entire system is also much more secure than traditional payment systems. Then, the last category of people who are the ones that simply invest in cryptocurrencies as a store of value that they can invest in with one of the many currencies available today, and then hold on to it for a really long time and sell it whenever the prices are high. You also need to keep in mind that cryptocurrencies are highly volatile and just speculative assets for now, because they don't really have any intrinsic value. So, there is a really high chance that you could lose all of your money. Financial experts want you to include only 5% of investments in cryptocurrencies, considering the volatility of the asset. Investing the money that you are willing to lose and investing in assets that you know will give you the best of your investments, at least in the long term, which should be an ideology. And finally, let me make it clear that this video is only intended for educational purposes and to not be considered as proper financial advice. So do make sure to do your own research before investing in anything. Today, we have so many industries yet to explore the potential of the blockchain concept to its fullest. But we are optimistic about a future where we believe that the business world will soon realize the massive potential of this technology, and it will end up driving a new wave of decentralized applications because of all the ongoing research and development on blockchain tech. So, we've now come to the end of the video. What do you think about blockchain technology, and will the future of money be cryptocurrencies? We would love to hear from you, so do let us know in the comment section down below, and drop a like on this video if you're excited about blockchain tech. Also, as a gentle reminder, please do subscribe to the channel for more content just like this, and ding that bell notification so you never miss another content update from us. Until next time, folks, we will see you guys later.